Everybody, meet Lifeweaver, the brand new... Wait a minute. We already did this yesterday. So, Lifeweaver got announced yesterday, and everyone got to see his life grip ability, which everyone is deeming to be a griefing ability, which everyone is now saying that Lifeweaver is just a troll hero. And they're saying this because you're able to pull your teammates with his life grip ability. And the first thing that everyone thinks of is, oh no, my teammate is gonna pull me in the well of Ilios, or pull me in the death pit in Nepal. And I'm here to tell you that you're not able to do that. It's not like a Roadhog hook where you're able to just pull your teammates. You have to use a flower and then destroy the flower underneath your teammates after they get pulled, and then they fall to their death. Oh no, you're able to kill your teammate! I didn't talk about this yesterday because, well, it was a hero guide. Why would I give you a guide on how to kill your teammates when it's supposed to help your teammates, you know? But now we have to talk about this life grip ability. When I first heard about this ability, my mind went to the exact same spot that your guys' mind went to, is that this is gonna do more harm than good. Even if you don't have quote-unquote bad intentions with the life grip ability, aka trying to kill your teammates, which I'm not gonna lie, can cause for some great and funny content. Kind of reminds me back in 2016 of Symmetra, whenever someone would put a teleporter off the edge of a map and unsuspecting teammates would just go to the teleporter and just fall off the ledge. And it's funny because the lore behind Lifeweaver is that he worked with Symmetra at the Vishkor organization. So I'm sure that org is just all about trolling, because now Lifeweaver is taking the spot of Symmetra 6 years later. But going back to life grip, like I mentioned before, it's not like you can just pull your teammates into the well in Ilios or anything like that. There was a tweet from Stylosa where he was able just to pull Diva into the well, but apparently that's a bug. And while that's all fine and good, and while that will eliminate maybe 1% of bad Lifeweaver players, people will quickly find out the truth behind the grip and how you're able to destroy the flower underneath your teammates, and they'll just go straight down as long as they don't have any movement input. And that's the key thing that people gotta remember, is that I'm going against a dummy bot. Now, even though more like 75, more like 90% of the Overwatch community maybe are on par with dummy bots, the dummy bot is not having any sort of movement input when he's falling straight to his death. And that's something that you can have influence when it comes to playing, is that, okay, if a life grip is trying to grief me, all I gotta do is just move towards either the back, the left, or the right, or wherever, and I'll be fine. Except when it comes to the Oasis cars, because once you're stuck in traffic, then you're gonna get ran over like a little 6-year-old. So I'll be honest, the Overwatch community, they are smart when it comes to griefing. That's it. That's all I'll compliment y'all on. You will find ways to try to kill your teammates, whether it is with the cars on Ilios or in some sort of fashion. But just to try to set your anxiety at ease, you have to realize the situation that Lifeweaver has to put himself in. Even if you just think of like the Oasis cars, for an example, which will be a popular example, you as Lifeweaver have to go into traffic, then you have to set your flower onto the floor, and then you have to take yourself up, and then timing wise, you have to wait for your ally to be anywhere near that mega health pack. And then it's only then when you can pull your allies into traffic, you have to destroy the flower and then dash out of there, and then hopefully a car will come and run them over. So after all of that, at some point, Lifeweaver's just gonna get ran over by himself, or nobody's gonna go towards the mega health pack, which, I mean, still even at that point, then Lifeweaver's not even playing the game and doing more time trolling. And that leads into the next question, then, is life grip even an ability that we want in a game if people are gonna try to use it with bad intentions, or even with good intentions, but it's not necessarily wanted? Because I'm not consenting to being life pulled to him, even though he's absolutely pretty. And if I could answer that question truthfully, I will say in the first month or month and a half, no, life grip and shoot, even Lifeweaver is not really a hero that we would want in Overwatch, but it's all because people would try to be trolly with it. And understandable, because yeah, it could be fun. But then after that, I do think that a majority of Overwatch players will just kind of get bored with the trolling aspect of Lifeweaver. And if they don't, yeah, there will be a few 12-year-olds that will try to do that every single game. But realize this, not every single map has an environmental kill area like Hollywood doesn't, Kings Row does. Actually, Kings Row does have one at the end of it, but not every single map has a place where you can try to kill your teammates. But besides those few kids, if people still want to try to troll, well, then there's gonna be game modes that are made specifically for that, like 12 hogs, 1 hole is an example that I think of. Like maybe we could see a 12 Lifeweavers in 1 hole. God, I would love to be a part of that game mode. I'll admit, maybe I'm being way too optimistic when it comes to trolling, but what about the unintentional trolling? What if I'm just trying to pull my teammate that I think is feeding, but it's really a Reinhardt that is trying to set up with Earthshatter, and oh no, he pressed Q at the same time that I press E. Yeah, that one's definitely gonna be tough. There's gonna be tons of growing pains with Lifeweavers trying to learn when to use their life grip. But I will say this though, when it comes to heroes like Doomfist or any sort of movement heroes that is trying to just move forward, the movement ability does cancel out the life grip ability. The only time movement doesn't cancel out life grip is if you're just doing normal movement abilities, like pressing W on the keypad or up on the joystick. Once again, in the first couple of months, yes, this will be an annoying ability because, well, no, why are you pulling me? I want to go forward. And according to the life grip, you were critical, or you were feeding, or you're doing this, or you were doing that. But I think then after that bit of time, life grip will actually be more annoying to face against because, oh, the Reiner, he's solo, oh, he just got pulled to the back line and now I can't kill them. I think that will be way more annoying than anything. Like if you're worried about Lifeweaver being a troll hero, another hero that is also seen as a troll hero, but not so much in 2023 is Mei. Remember back in 2016 when everybody would trap their teammates in the spawns of control maps with the wall? It was absolutely infuriating. And that lasted for maybe like a year or something. And while people still view Mei as a troll hero, maybe I'd see it less because I insta-lock Mei and I don't do trolling that often. You don't see it that much in 2023 because people just kind of got bored of using the wall as a troll ability. But could you imagine Mei being an added hero in 2023? You would definitely see that every single day. Trap teammates, blocking Reinhardt's from charging forward, blocking teammates from trying to back up. Shoot, I even unintentionally still do that every now and then. And I still intentionally block the Widowmaker's line of sight every now and then. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that nobody's asking Mei to get removed from the game in 2023, right? Wait, nobody's asking Mei to get removed because she's a troll hero? Oh, they are? Oh, what am I trying to argue here? Trolling will happen for the first couple of weeks. Unintentional trolling will happen for the first couple of months. But after a bit of time, people actually learn how to use life grip to actually be useful for your allies. Because too many times, a Reinhardt is in a sticky situation where they like it or not, a Winston, a Sigma, teammates that are trapped and can't get out, now life grip can actually help them. And this could also plan for some great ultimate combinations. Like the first hero I think of is Junker Queen being able to go and charge into the backline with her ult, and then Lifeweaver just pulls her out of there. Same thing with Reapers, same thing with Reinhardt, same thing with so many heroes that whether they're feeding intentionally or unintentionally, you as Lifeweaver can now help them out. Like in my play testing with Lifeweaver, I found that it was way more helpful, even with someone who mains like Doomfist like get quaked on, who loves to be aggro and aggressive. Whenever he's low or critical and has no more cooldowns, well, I'm there to help him out and get him back to safety. Getting early access to Lifeweaver really helps show me that life grip may not be the main issue that people gotta worry about. It's really gonna be the lack of healing or utility that he provides to the team. I really do think life grip is actually a more useful ability than any other ability that he has at his disposal, because his dash sucks, his flower is flimsy and somewhat even hard to use, and his healing or lack thereof is but he is pretty, so I will give him that. But those are just my honest thoughts about Lifeweaver, is that I think he's gonna be a terrible healer, but he will provide unique utility in the form of life grip. But will he find himself in the meta? I really don't think so. I don't think he's that good. I'll be real with y'all, but we will all see on April 11th when he finally comes out with Season 4. And until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.